For many youth, internet and social media has become the most go-to option for finding advice on just so many issues that affect their times and lives. The issue may be as complex as getting involved in crime and wanting to get out, only to realize it's not easy. In such situations, a young person may not be ready to seek advice from parents or people who are older than him or her for fear of the consequences of doing. For an issue like internet trolling, some may believe their parents or older people may not be well versed in what it's about and therefore not competent enough to offer effective advice.
I take this opportunity to apologize for having trolled young women on social media and internet.
I warned him against hosting that old man on his show, but he couldn't hear of it.
Why are so many young people choosing to seek for advice and even professional help from friends on internet and social media, and even sometimes artificial intelligence programs, rather than from their parents or people older than themselves, as it has been in the past?
Some of the people who hate us go to church. Do they worship the God of hate?
We have online content that even encourage young people to seek for professional help from AI programs, and the church is finding it difficult or hard to deal with this kind of issue.
Parents of 2000 are not different from the parents of today. They are too busy to monitor what their children are learning both at school and away.
When you consult your online friends using a different username or identification, you'll get various or numerous responses concerning your situation or the trauma you are going through.
A young person may fear to ask his or her parents why they have separated or divorced, but you'll come to find that he or she will be more comfortable to go and ask the AI or his or her online friends.
The young people prefer taking advices from their online friends rather than their parents because they feel safer with their peers or their online friends. In a real life situation, you find a young person, whether it's a boy or a girl, he or she has engaged in a toxic relationship, and it will be harder for them to consult their parents since their elders or their parents will come to question them out of anger why they are in school and they are engaging in the toxic relationship. If the parents also took them to school, whether to study or to engage in those relationships. And when it comes to their peers, they'll give them numerous answers and numerous responses by telling them that the relationship is somehow good, somehow bad. It's somehow, according to the peers, they'll find some of the toxic relationship, their main aim, for example, the ladies, their main aim will be money, and they want to look at the bad side of the relationship. So when there is money in that relationship, they tend to stick to the relationship, whether it's bad or good, and it will be the advices from their peers or the online friends. Another example is that they fear their parent. You have a harsh parent or you have a harsh guardian that are not easy to approach. According to that, you'll find some parents back there at home or even in school, or even you stay with your parents commuting from home to school. You'll find your parent is a harsh parent, whether it's your father or your mother, they are harsh to you. So coming to them, telling them what's bothering you or what you are going through, it will be hard. You have a trouble in your heart, or you have some trauma you are going through, and going to them for consultation, it will be hard, rather than going for the online friends, whereby you'll post your trauma or you post your situation using a different username in the online platforms. Identification, you'll get various or numerous responses concerning your situation or the trauma you are going through. And then in another situation, you are given an examination fee or a school fee, and you used it up. In mind, you are having in mind that I'll refund it later on when the deadline or when the time has come, when I've found that school fee. These mostly affect the young men because they'll be given the fees or the examination fee, and will perhaps use it in betting, these gambling issues, and they'll use it up from having in mind that when they bet or when they gamble with it, they'll have the double amount of the school fees or the double amount of the examination fee they were given. So you find it hard, they will find it hard going back to their parents and telling them, Mom, Dad, I've used this amount of money that you gave me for the school fees and the examination fee, I've used it in gambling. The parents will even tend to disown them when they come to hear, when it comes to their knowledge that their children, the money they were given, they've used it in gambling or they've used it up in some other activities. Yeah.
Young people prefer taking advices from their peers. This because they feel more comfortable with their peers, and they feel that their peers understand their situations much more than their parents because they undergo the same situation, and they also fear to be judged. They fear to be judged and be punished by their parents. For example, a young person may fear to ask his or her parents why they have separated or divorced, but you'll come to find that he or she will be more comfortable to go and ask the AI or his or her online friends about the same, or he can also go on to ask maybe his peers about the same. For example, you may find that a young person is suffering from sexually transmitted diseases. So it will be hard for him or her to go and address his parents or consult his or her parents about the same, but he will be more comfortable to go and ask his peers because some of their peers encounter the same, some of them have gone through same situations, so they'll be more comfortable to go and ask their peers, or rather they'll go to the AI because the AI will create that comfortable environment to address the issue. It builds a conversational, or let me say it builds that rapport, rather than maybe they'll go to their parents and they'll be so harsh to them. Hey, where did you get that disease? Hey, how did you come up getting an STD or an STI? So I think there are such situations make them more comfortable consulting their peers.
Mimi sijui huyo mzee, and in fact I have never even conversated with him on phone. I have never met him. I've never even done any interview with that man. Na kwanza mimi nafanya nini na wazee? In fact I've never done any interview with wazee. Nafanya huyo mzee anatuambia nini? No. In fact we don't subscribe to wazee. Huyo mzee atatuambia nini? Huyo mzee atatuambia nini? We don't do anything with wazee.
After I have watched the video of Rogi Binaisa, I was disturbed not just of the disrespect he seemed to have people who are old. Was he speaking for himself or for thousands of fellow young people? How did he reach the level of believing old people had nothing to offer young people? Did he know by posting such message on social media he could be influencing thousands of young people to believe what he believed about old people? Was he concerned that the information he was sharing on social media could be harmful? I was reminded of the question my daughter had asked me in the movie Citizen of No Nation.
Dad, some of the people who hate us go to church. Do they worship the God of hate?
Nobody can tell. For example, while arranging my daughter's things, I came across the twist, cross, and star on her chain. It was a painful revelation that my daughter did not share everything with me. Although it was used as a fashion statement by many young people, the twist, cross, and star on her chain had a disturbing story that will get every parent uncomfortable.